What's going on, everyone? Michael Album here from Roofstock. And today I want to talk to everybody about how long it really takes to save for your down payment and closing costs for your first investment property. So a lot of people out there say you can do it with no and low money down. What we did is said the traditional way, 20% down payment. If you're making $50,000 a year as a single person, how long is it actually going to take? So what we've done is we've taken some liberties. And well, first and foremost, we looked up what is the actual federal tax rate for someone making $50,000 a year. What we found is about 22%. So we said, okay, someone's making $50,000 a year, let's take out their taxes, and that's about $6,600 in taxes on an annual basis. Then we assume that it's a single person with about $1,000 a month housing payment. So whether that's rent plus utilities or a small mortgage, that's what our assumption was. We also assumed a car payment, which includes gas and insurance, of $350 a month. We also gave this person $400 a month to spend on their groceries. And additionally, we gave them $300 a month to spend on miscellaneous and luxury items. So what we did is we tallied all of those things up, which leaves you with a take-home pay of $36.16 before all of your expenses. Then we subtract out all of the expenses and you're left with $1,566. So $1,566 should be going in your bank account every single month. Now, if that's what you're spending. If you're spending less, you should be able to save more. So if you are going to be purchasing a $100,000 property, you're going to need at least 20% down. That's a $20,000 down payment. Plus we assume $5,000 in closing costs. So what you need to spend is $25,000 in cash. So if you're saving about $1,500 a month and you need 25 grand, it's going to take you about 16.6 months to save up that cash. That's pretty incredible if you're just starting out learning about how to invest in rental real estate today. In 16.6 months, you could be ready to rock and roll on your first $100,000 investment property. Well, you might be thinking, Michael, how do I turbocharge this? How do I fast forward that 16.6 months and get my down payment faster? Well, here's a couple of options that we're going to talk through. So if 16.6 months isn't fast enough for you, let's talk through some of the things that you can do to jumpstart that savings. So first and foremost, and a lot of you might not like what I'm about to say, but you could live with a roommate. If you took your same housing expense and cut it in half because you had a roommate move in, you would hit your savings goal of $25,000 in just over 12 months. If that doesn't shatter your mind, listen to that again. You could cut your savings time down by 4 months simply by having a roommate move in. If that's not an option for you, maybe, and again, a lot of you probably aren't going to like me for this, you could get rid of that car. Now, whether you sell it and actually use some of that cash as some of your savings for your down payment, or simply just get rid of the car entirely, you're going to get rid of your gas, insurance, and your car payment. You put that money now towards savings. If you did just that alone, you would hit your $25,000 savings goal in just over 13 months. And you might be a little bit healthier too if you're taking public transit or biking or walking to wherever you needed to go. And if that's not an option for you, maybe you just trade in your payment, so you get rid of that car that actually has a payment on it and scale down to something you can buy in cash, and so you can at least get rid of that monthly car payment. That could also be really helpful as well. So the other thing you could think about doing is just taking your spending down to the bare necessities, buying just what you need to survive. So we're going to cut out that luxury or miscellaneous spending of $300 a month. If you put that towards your savings goal as well, you'll hit that $25,000 mark in just over 13 months. Now, if you're someone that's super aggressive and you're like, I want to do it all as fast as I can. So you get the roommate, you get rid of the car, you trim down your spending to just the bare minimum, you're going to hit your savings target of $25,000 in just over 9 months. So again, you could be investing in rental properties 9 months from now just by doing a couple of those things. Now, what we focused on right now is simply cutting what we're spending. So we're taking what we're already making and we're spending less. So we're talking about savings. So if you forgot all of the spending stuff that we just talked about and you said, Michael, I'm not going to do any of that. I want to focus more on my earning side. And so you took on an extra side hustle, making $500 a month, you'd be able to hit your savings goal of $25,000 in 12 months. Now, again, if you're one of those go-getters that's like, yes, I want to do everything under the sun possible to hit my savings goal. So I want to cut on the spending and I want to focus on the side hustle, making additional income every month, you'd hit your $25,000 savings goal in just over 7 months. So think about that. You're starting to learn about rental real estate today. You can make some changes to your life. You could earn some additional income and you could be investing in 7 months from now. So what I did is take a very generic $50,000 salary for one individual person. Now, if that's not you, maybe you earn more, maybe you earn less, maybe you're married or have a partner, and so your situation is different, apply some of these numbers and really make a budget and go through what are we actually spending, what are we actually making, and what are we capable of saving. Then look to trim the fat wherever you can and determine how long is it going to take you to invest in your first investment property. It might be sooner than you think. So as always, feel free to leave us comments and feedback in the section below. We love hearing from you all. We look forward to seeing you on the next one, and happy investing.